guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to today's video. So today we are going to be going over the Colourpop Smoothie collection. This was released at Ulta first, but now they have brought it over to the Colourpop website. So I did get everything set in PR, so I have everything here to show you today. So with that being said, if you guys are curious about my thoughts on everything, then please continue watching. Okay, so this collection is actually quite big. There's a lot of like little pieces in this collection, so I'll break it down for you very quickly. We have 5 different quads, and these are based on different fruits, so you can add that into your smoothie, you could say. So each of these quads are $10 US each, and then we also have 2 pressed blushes, which are also $10 US, and then we move on to lips. We have 4 lip oils, which are $8 US, and then also 2 lip scrubs, which are also $8 US, and if you would like to purchase the whole set, it is $99 US, and I do have an affiliated code with Colourpop. It is my name, Judy, at checkout for 10% off. This is affiliated, which means I do earn a small commission if you do choose to use my code, but at no cost to you. It just supports me and my channel out in the end. So thank you so much if you do choose to use my code. I always appreciate you guys for always using it. But yeah, with that being said, the collection, like, it doesn't sound so big, but there's like a lot of little things. So with that being said, let's hop into the eyeshadows, the quads first. I'm going to talk about them individually, and I'll quickly show you the look that I did with it so we can save a bit of time. So the quad I'm currently wearing, as you might guess, I am wearing the quad Feeling Cocoa Nutty. So there are 3 mattes and 1 metallic in here. 2 of the mattes have those little sparkles in there, but technically I just consider them to be a matte because once you apply them, they apply on like a matte eyeshadow anyway. But this quad is really cute. It's the most neutral out of all of them, the most basic, you could say. I really like the eye look that I got out of it. It's a very neutral leaning, almost cool tone leaning, but it doesn't look so ashy on my skin tone. I actually quite like the look that I did today. I feel like it's a really nice soft glam type of look, but of course these shades have been done so many times from Colourpop, from other brands, so you might already have something very similar to this, but it is a really nice, just like everyday type of quad if you like these kind of tones. But I do have some comparisons for you guys. Of course I did have to compare it to the actual Going Coconut palette, the 9 pan. It is very similar. So again, honestly, all of these quads, if you have a lot of Colourpop palettes, you know, I feel like at this point you don't need everything because everything definitely has been done before. And now moving on to the quad Star Fruity. This is based off Star Fruit. I've actually never tried Star Fruit before, but it's so pretty. It reminds me of Kingdom Hearts. But this is the green earthy quad. So you will get 3 mattes and 1 metallic. One of the mattes in here again has those sparkly glitters in there, which is actually quite unique because it's a brown base with green glitters. But once it's on the eyes, you don't really see those sparkles anyway. But this quad, honestly, I thought I was going to like it a little bit more just because I do like greens, but I just found the colors, I don't know, on me, I just found them not to be my favorite. I mean, the overall look is pretty, but I guess I do have some other greens that I do prefer. But overall, the palette did perform well. For speaking formula wise, everything was really beautiful to work with. Like, I didn't have any issues even with the darker green or the darker brown. Everything worked well, so there was no issues with that. And overall, I do like the look that I got out in the end. It's just, I guess, not my favorite green palette, you could say. So with that being said, I do have some comparisons here. I think this is probably the most comparable to the Child palette, and I personally do prefer that palette over this one. But nonetheless, it's still a little cutie little quad if you want to play with some greens, but not too much greens. You only have 2 greens in here and the other 2 are browns, so it is a good like mixture if you don't want to jump too heavily into color. And then onto Strawberry Sweet, which is the pink quad. We have 2 mattes and 2 metallics, so half and half, and this I feel like is a really nice basic pink quad. Honestly, I feel like Colourpop really does have so many pink palettes that this one really didn't scream out to me. Again, I think I just like some of their other pink palettes more than this one. But nonetheless, like, the look turned out really pretty in the end. I think all the shadows performed well. I didn't have any issues even with like the hot bright pink, which sometimes they can be patchy, but I think Colourpop does it really well. Didn't have any issues. It's just that I feel like this palette, I think think out of all of them, the pink one definitely is the one that is the most repetitive from Colourpop in my opinion. So as you can see here, I'm putting up a lot of comparisons. I compared it to a lot of their 9-pan, which now looking at it, they have so many pink 9-pan monochromatic palettes. So I feel like at this point they probably could stop on some pink eyeshadows for now, because I feel like they just have too many pink palettes currently. Now on the mango. So this is the orange quad, and actually surprisingly this one is my favorite. I absolutely love the look that I got out of this. I don't know if it's just because I haven't played with bright oranges in a long time that this really gave me a lot of inspiration, and I was really feeling that orange eyeshadow, but it was just different from the rest. And I feel like even though we have seen a lot of orange from Colourpop, I don't think, like, compared to the pink palette, we haven't seen orange as much as pink, for example. And I'm just really loving this one, and I think this one is my favorite, the one that spoke to me the most out of the 5. So this one I really enjoyed. I think that bright orange really saved it. But of course there are some other orange comparisons we have here that are very similar, but I think out of all the ones that I'm showing you, on the mango quad might have to be my favorite one. I don't know, I just really enjoyed it. But now onto the final quad, we have Acai You Baby. This is the purple quad. So again, we have 2 metallics, 2 mattes. One of the mattes has those little sparkles in there, but once it's on the eyes, they do sort of flick away. This purple one I feel like also was a little bit repetitive. I think Colourpop also has done a lot of purple palettes as well. This one is definitely not my favorite purple, but again, the look came out very pretty, so I can't be mad about it. The formula and everything was wow. It's just when you have a collection so big, they do feel very repetitive. It's hard to be inspired by something that's already been done in a different palette, if you know what I mean. So the look came out well. All the shadows performed well. Like, I literally did not have any issues with any of the formulas. Like, everything literally performed really well. That being said, out of all the 5 quads, I really like on the mango the most, surprisingly. Like, this one I did not expect to love the most. I thought I was going to like the green one, because for some reason I'm just always drawn to green, but to my surprise, I think the on the mango one I really enjoyed. And maybe that's because I haven't played with oranges in a long time, but I felt inspired by it, and that's what I felt while I was playing with this collection. I really loved on the mango. But then let's talk about the blushes. So we have 2 here. This one is called Swirled, which has grapefruit on the cover, and then this one is called Toffee Cake, which has pomegranate. I don't know how to pronounce that. I've actually never tried it because the texture just wears me out. I don't think I've ever tried grapefruit either. I need to try more fruit, guys. I want to try starfruit, grapefruit, and pomegranate. How is English like my first language, but I can't even speak it properly. The 2 blushes are really nice. Like, I actually really enjoyed these blushes. I specifically like this one a lot, Swirl, the grapefruit one. I'm wearing it today on my cheeks. I think it's such a nice, like, pink kind of color. Like, it's so pretty. I would recommend this one a lot. I mean, at this point I feel like none of us need more blushes, but that one is really pretty. And then this one I thought was going to be too dark on me, but if you take a little bit, it's also really pretty as well. And I think this would work really great on someone that has a deeper complexion perhaps. So this one was really nice as well. Like, the 2 blushes I think are really nice. And then onto the lip oils, we have 4 here. I also really like these as well because the colors they came out with this time are really nice. Specifically like these 2 shades, and then specifically this hot pink one, which is called Cosmic Clique. Because these lip oils are very sheer, they don't give off a lot of color, like a lot of tint. A lot of the shades, they look pretty much similar once it's on the lips, but these ones, like these brighter ones, they give more of a tint, and they might look very intimidating in the bottle, but because it's such a sheer formula, it just gives your lips the perfect amount of like color. And I really enjoyed these. I like how they came out with like brighter colors this time. I think it's been a while since Colourpop has done that. I think those are really nice, and I would recommend those. And then lastly in the collection, we just have the lippy scrubs, which I am not going to use because they come out these so much. I have so many backed up that I don't need anymore. I think my niece would probably really like this, so I'm gonna pass it on to them. So that, you guys, was pretty much the entire Smoothie collection. I would love to know what you guys think down below. Did you guys pick up anything? Are you going to pick up anything? I just need to wrap up this video because it's so hot. Like, I've been struggling to film these days because the weather in New Zealand, guys, like literally it's like our hottest summer and it's also so humid, and I don't have any type of like aircon in my room. Like, I literally just open my window so slightly because I don't want the outside noise to interfere with my mic or anything. So like literally my entire back, I'm like dripping sweat. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, my hair is getting stuck to my skin. I need to go. So I hope you guys still enjoyed this video. I hope you still found it helpful. If you did, if you could, give the video a thumbs up for me because lately I've been just struggling filming in this room because it's so hot. Like, my hair, like it's sweaty. Like, this glow is not makeup. This glow is full on sweat. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, I love you so much, and I'll go ahead and see you guys in my next video. Bye.